Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
It's time for another daily dose of a dismal Disney, and it doesn't take long for Disney to look dismal when Rachel Zegler is involved.
Well, she just won't keep her mouth shut.
She will not keep her mouth shut.
She's going to lead to gag orders on actors. I think they should have done it a long time ago, but she herself is going to probably get gagged.
So many jokes. So many jokes.
I know.
Gag me with a spoon. So this is coming from Inside the Tragic, but we're going to cite them anyway because they have compiled a list of dumb things that she has said. This movie, this live-action reboot of Snow White looks absolutely atrocious. Of course, we know that the dwarves are not going to be dwarves. They're going to be
magical creatures. Magical,
diverse creatures.
Right. And then and then they tried, Disney, when the picture got leaked, tried to say, oh, no. That's not it. That's a lie. And then they turned around and said, well, some of the actors aren't the actors from the movie, like the main prince and Rachel Zegler. They aren't the actors from the movie, but implied other actors were still actors, and that was still costumes because it was stand-ins. That's what they're gonna look like roughly. Yeah.
So now we've got her out there dunking on Prince Charming. That
he's a stalker.
He's a stalker. He's a stalker. She keeps, every time they interview her, you can just feel the money disappearing. Draining, people closing their wallets.
I get what she's saying, the fact that this guy sees her in the woods and then keeps going after her, and then he just goes up to her and kisses her, wakes her up without asking. But the thing is, she couldn't actually say yes, and which is kind of crazy when you think about it. But still, if he didn't, she'd still be laying there to this day.
It's either you get some from the prince or just freaking lay there. Just lay there and take it. That's the takeaway. You lay there and take it. If you want to be royalty, you just lay there and take it.
There you go.
That's Prince Harry. That's what happened to him. He just laid there and
pretty much
took it, and Meghan Markle took over. So anyway, we're gonna talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. If you do, you'll get a woohoo.
Woohoo!
I don't think they're. What?
I was just thinking, I was going to say you should lay there and take it. I'm like, but wait, you'd want to lay there and take it. So that's not an insult. Anyway.
Oh.
Okay, seriously. If you could just lay there and take it, you would. Anyway.
You shut your bitch mouth, Neon. I'm going to show you who's boss. I'm going to show you who's boss.
Am I wrong?
Let's talk about this movie. This is Snow White, which was so bad God tried to cancel it.
I keep saying that, but it's like everything could go wrong, keeps going wrong with this film.
Yes, he tried to burn down the
set. Literally caught on fire.
I'm sitting here wondering now, because there are these rumors that this is one that Disney might try to cancel somehow or do something. And I'm sitting here like, did somebody from Disney try to burn the set down to deter them from finishing this movie?
I joked about that before because when they did the Enchanted Tiki Room under new management, it caught fire, and that's the only reason it
mysteriously
got
caught fire.
There was rumors that somebody set it on fire on purpose because they hated it so much.
It never happened before. It never happened since. It was very strange because there was a lot of backlash about the new management, the Tiki Room in Disney World. Now, for those of you who don't know, they put Iago in it.
It was awful.
It was really bad. So it just one day, just as if by magic, when the building just happened to be empty and nobody was around.
Empty? I thought there was people in it.
Was there?
I don't remember.
It caught on fire, and then they're like, "Oh, that sucks. Let's revert it back to the old version of the Tiki Room that people actually liked."
Mm-hmm. They did that right away. Oh, we'll put to the old version again. It was weird. Insurance money. Okay, revert it.
So can Lucasfilm just catch on fire and be like, we don't have any copies of those new Star Wars movies. I guess we're gonna have to go ask George for some copies of the original, and that's all that we got now.
It's that's not going to happen.
We lost all the Disney Star Wars movies. What happened?
No, not
big breakdown like Galaxy's Edge. So yeah, Rachel Zegler is making comments. She was on TikTok again, and this time it's not even worth running it. She's just our version is gonna be so different because the original he was a stalker. And we're not going to do that this time.
Yeah, and they're talking about how they're going to be, we already know that. They're going to be about, the prince is even going to be there's no romance in this one at all, I don't think. It's more about her being a leader. And fairest of them all doesn't mean who's prettiest. It means who's the most fair, the most just, the best leader. So women aren't competing against each other. I'm like, bitch, please. Have you been on Twitter? Women, have you been in real world? Have you been in high school? Because, even if you don't want to compete with other women, they're going to compete with you.
So this is Inside the Magic. I remember when Inside the Magic used to be like the most magical website out there. In the very first paragraph, Disney's live-action remake of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is possibly one of the most reviled projects to come out of the studio in years.
Agreed.
And more reports continue to drag it through the mire. However, it's not just the fans that openly detest the movie. Rachel Zegler made some comments on TikTok.
Well, she openly detests the original movie, which was why we have Disney Studios pretty much now. Disney bet the farm on it. It was art. And, you know, but like it or hate it, it's the truth.
Again, this is coming from inside. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe people say that we're anti-Disney. People say that we attack Disney unfairly and all that. Inside the Magic used to be one of the most pixie dust and huffinest places on the internet. And we've got them saying stuff like this. The remake has a reputation reportedly dripping with male hatred. And the way Zegler has talked about the movie and Snow White's original love story is absolutely saturated with bile for the emotional masterpiece that started it all.
Mm-hmm. And they keep blaming it on men. Like the typical tired argument. It's men. But it isn't. It isn't just men.
Judging by the video, Rachel Zegler might be better suited for the evil queen rather than Gal Gadot. So they have a whole like running list of her stupid ass comments. She comes across as one of the most entitled, pampered, brattiest
and she hasn't really done a lot.
She was in West Side Story, which was a huge bomb.
And then she was in Shazam too.
Was she in? Yeah, that was a huge bomb too.
I know.
So what if I were an executive, I would look at this and I'd be like, hey, darling, you're not exactly bringing the money to the box office. Shut your mouth.
She's going to get herself, blacklisted just because she won't shut her mouth. Because even if other actors and people on Twitter like, yeah, you go queen. Yeah, slay. The studio is going to be like, oh my God, she's going to start yapping. She's like one of those little yappy dogs. Put a muzzle on her. It's like, shut her up. Better yet, don't hire her at all.
Well, she was out there before saying that, in regards to the strike, that like, well, if I got put princess dress on for like 18 hours a day, you better pay me big bucks.
And again, as I said then, what about the dwarf actors who got cut out? They aren't getting paid anything because you cut them out. And then she's yelling about wearing a dress 18 hours a day. What about the actual princesses in the park? They were dressed like the dresses for a lot longer. They're interacting one-on-one with the fans and have to be in character the entire time.
Yes.
And no one's giving them that kind of money. I mean, you can say you were an actor, you want more money, but that was kind of like, so very entitled. I got paid a shit ton of money to play Snow White. You better pay me more money every time you stream it on Disney Plus. I better get paid for that too because I had to wear a dress for 18 hours.
So what about all the Disney princesses that are in YouTube videos, their kids are in whatever, do they get paid royalties?
Right. That Disney uses. Yeah. I mean, they might. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm just like, what? She tried to wear pants in this movie and they wouldn't let her because she's really obsessed with wearing that dress.
She wants a strap on. She's going to show the prince who the fairest of them all is. I'm going to show you what's fair, bitch. You're going to lay there and take it, Prince.
She's just unlikable, which is not helping her.
She is absolutely detestable. Like everything I've seen, like she is a cartoon character. She is a literal cartoon. Every interview where she shoots her mouth off, she comes across as just being very smarmy, very entitled.
A couple of years ago, I would have said, okay, she's young and she's just stupid.
No.
But now at this point, no. She's been there enough time and not long enough. She knows better. She's just shooting her mouth off and it's going to bite her in the ass.
And like an apple.
Right. She is the poison apple.
She's
Disney's poison apple.
She is Disney's poison apple. That's it. Like Gal Gadot, I love Gal Gadot. She's amazing.
Everybody's joking. It has to be fairest being the most just because no one's going to believe for 1 second that Zegler's prettier than Gal Gadot.
Oh, yeah. There's no way. But look, this thing is a train wreck. I would just say pull the damn plug. And this whole thing was probably a product of their DEI initiatives because they had to make sure the dwarves were politically correct.
Well, they made the one princess named after the color of her skin, not white.
Wouldn't that be ironic? Wouldn't that make the Chuds angry?
Pretty much. That's exactly what I think they did it for. Because even like I said, I'm on many Disney boards, and there's lots of discussion about this movie. And actually, the Disney boards, the Disney fans, the diehards that were like white knighting for Little Mermaid and Halle Bailey and stuff, they're turning on this one hard. And a lot of people said if there's going to be one character, like I'm not white, but if there's one character that you should not race bend, it's Snow White. And that's what they're saying. These people aren't white. They're saying this.
So that meme where the guy is doing the peace sign over the grave, That needs to be the movie poster for this. It needs to be Walt Disney's grave with her dressed
with her
up like,
over it,
with her doing a peace sign, like.
But make sure she's in pants because she apparently fucking hates dresses.
Pantsuit. She's in a pantsuit and being like, "Piss off, Walt Disney."
Well, no, it looks
old
like she's wearing a
white
dress in that picture.
For like 20 minutes, and then she'll be wearing her action pants.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I don't like wearing dresses that much either. But I prefer pants. But
you don't have to wear
dressed as a character.
You don't have to wear either one.
That's true.
Then I can just lie there and take it.
When I have to wear a dress, I wear one, but I usually choose to wear pants. Anyway.
This is
nobody's room for my balls. Anyway.
You've got bigger balls than me. I know.
No, I didn't say it that way. I wear mine on my chest.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's got the biggest balls of all? Kiki Sparkles. Anyway. We're gonna wrap this up. She just needs to shut the hell up. She needs to shut up.
She's doing more damage than good. If she kept her mouth shut, a lot of the stuff could have been avoided for this film. A lot of the backlash. I mean, they're starting to get backlash about the dwarves because that was colossally fucking stupid. But she's a big part of it.
Just end it. Use the strikes, Disney. You have an opportunity. Use the strikes and be like, "Oh, force majeure. I don't know what happened."
Yeah, because honestly, your Snow White movie is not going to do well. Everybody hates this film. I mean, I'm on the Disney boards with your diehard pixie dusters huffing your shit every day, and they hate it too.
Yeah. This is a desecration of Walt's corpse.
You have to understand it. That's exactly why. Because you're going after these people who are your diehard fans, and then you're pissing on the one thing that started it all, that they're fans of.
Yeah.
I'm like, you couldn't be any more stupid. And they had your back on The Little Mermaid, and now you pissed them off so bad with Snow White. They're like ready to lynch you.
At least with The Little Mermaid. Despite all the casting choices and all the controversy, you can tell the people that worked on that movie actually liked the movie.
They did keep it to as close to the movie as they could. Yes.
This is, and there were some things, they changed political correctness, whatever. Okay. But for the most part, you could tell they were actually excited to work on this movie. She hates Snow White. She hates everything about the story of Snow White. Like, you cannot have Snow White hate Snow White.
But she does. And she tells you at every chance she gets.
Just do a Maleficent and make the evil queen the good guy. And Snow White was the entitled bitch.
There you go.
That everybody hated the queen, and she had to hide as an old lady from the dwarves because they were out to kill her because she lied.
No, she has to hide from
the magical creatures
because she got rid of all their dwarf friends.
Yeah, she got rid of the dwarves because they weren't progressive enough, and now they're gonna go hunt down this poor woman who was very, very fair and very beautiful, and she had to change herself into this ugly old hag. Just to hide from this bitch because she's the princess.
There's a commentary on today. You're not allowed to be pretty.
Yeah.
April O'Neil, I'm looking at you. You're not allowed to be pretty. You have to turn into an ugly old hag, or you're not a real woman. You're not smart. You're not, you shouldn't be listened to. I mean, I don't think you should be listened to just because you're pretty either, because there's a lot of pretty people that are stupid. But I'm just saying, you can be pretty and smart. You can be not pretty and smart, but it's social commentary right there. The media in Hollywood seem to think that to be a serious reporter, serious whatever, you have to be frumpy, ugly, and you could be heavy and not be frumpy. I'm just pointing that out. You could be skinny and be the frumpiest, and beautiful and be frumpy as hell. Just pointing that out.
Yeah. I think that'd be a much more interesting movie. Just Maleficent this shit and turn the tables, and she's the bitch. She's the bad guy, because she's obviously the bad guy.
People don't like this. Anyway,
we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.